So a main water pipe broke in the shop, and no one knew how to turn it off. So I'm soaking drenched, and finally got it off. But now all my tools are covered in water, and I'm soaked, and I'm angry, and I'm about to crash out. Here's what it is, man. It's a sign to get the out of this job. The pipe's been leaking for 6 years, and I've told her over and over and over. There's even a bucket that's dedicated to catch the water, and I've been telling her and telling her. Quack, quack, and we're back. It's Sunday, fun day. I'm getting ready to go grab some stuff from the shop. Got to go work on a 66 Mustang. You might see a little bit, you might not. This car has whooped my butt from the very beginning. It's not that the car is very difficult. Trust me, like, I have not worked on many of the older vehicles. The thing is that it is a classic car. Remember, 66. It's 2025, so it's been around for a while. The car is in really good shape as it is. The thing is that people have been touching this car for a long time, so you never know what you're going to run into whenever you're working behind somebody else, especially a 66. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're going to go grab some tools. Gonna go talk about what happened this past week.
Emotional damage!
And it's gonna be a fun time. Say hello, Cora. No? No? Okay, Cora. Any other time she's... Cora. Meow. And you see I got the new dad shoes, the New Balances, cut your grass for... Thanks, Cora. The New Balance Cut Your Grass 4000s. There's a reason behind these, and you'll see that. It's part of this great week. So, for the eventful week that we have had, past week, today is Sunday, tomorrow will be Monday. It's daylight savings time, so got a little extra sleep, which is cool. Still got some work to do. But for a little recap of what can go wrong, will go wrong. And that's how last week was. Case in point, right? So, along the week, there has been multiple situations that have occurred, right? Things that take up a lot of time, things that are not accounted for when you start your day. Unfortunately, this is automotive. This is how it goes. What can go wrong will go wrong. So, the biggest thing that threw a wrench into last week was we have a old drive-through car wash attached to the back of the shop. You could probably hear the brushes in the back going. It's a great thing. I love it. It's my favorite. I hate it. But the piping is also very, very old. Probably about the 80s. Very, very old. And the pipe has been leaking since I started here 6 years ago. and we have tried to get it repaired, replaced. I have made multiple attempts to get this done, right? Because eventually it's going to break. And that is exactly what happened last week. I was doing a tire, had my headphones in the zone, trying to get things done, because in the rental company, in the rental fleet business, it is go, 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 especially when holiday seasons and whatever have you, right? But I turn around and there is a geyser coming from the pipes, and the pipes are located in the tool room where we store our filters and our OEM scan tools, and I have a good bit of my own personal stuff in there. The best part is that the AC machine, the nice one, the 1234YF, was directly in the path of the geyser. And usually it's just me and my apprentice in here. And when the geyser broke, when the levee broke, Common, if you know that song, my apprentice, who was very young and green, really had no idea what to do. So as he's looking at the waterfall of water coming out of the pipes, hitting everything, he looks like a deer in headlights. And me, I have been in situations from the junkyard or from working in warehousing or whatever, man. I have done some stuff. I have seen some, and I have had to make things happen, right? That is go. You can't stop. You got to react, right? So as the water is hitting everything, including this very expensive AC machine, some of my personal stuff, and the OEM scan tools, I immediately try to shut the water off. Well, this is a large building, and I'm not a plumber, but I know how to lay pipe. I had twisted every single valve that I could find to cut this water off. Unfortunately, the valves that actually cut the water off are hidden, and it's very hard to see the other valves when you're being plummeted in the face with a massive amount of water, and panic, and I mean just pure chaos, right? So everybody's trying to scramble, well, everybody, me, trying to scramble to get the get the stuff out of the way of the water. First off being the AC machine, because expensive. So as the water's coming and my apprentice is just staring at the water, I'm trying to tell him to move, go get somebody, go tell somebody, whatever, right? Eventually I was able to get the water to cut off, but by that time the entire shop was filled and flooded, and it was not a good day. Mind you, I had to climb up the ladder as the waterfall is coming down on me, and I am getting drenched. I'm completely soaked from head to toe. Shoes, socks, belt, but everything. It looked like I had just came out of a swimming pool, right? Like, good times, good times. If you ever had to squeeze your shop floor or a restaurant floor, your feet are going to get wet. It's going to happen, right? Well, unfortunately, my apprentice had got hit by a guy in his vehicle, and it was totaled out. So he's in the process of trying to buy a brand new car. And this guy has impressed me with his work ethic and just on time, no complaining, does everything he's supposed to, he's asked to do, and he does the best he can, and he's learning and he's trying, and dude, I mean, he's a good guy. So we all know how stressful it is trying to buy a car, get the gap insurance to cover everything, and mind you, he's young. It's the first time he ever had to do any of this stuff. So I know what it's like. I've been there. Sometimes especially nowadays in this economy, it's very hard just to come up with some money, man, if you ain't got it, right? I mean, he's already working Saturdays and whatnot, trying to get a little extra overtime here and there. So, I know that my shoes are still wet 4 or 5 days later, and I'm just gonna throw them away. So, I got me some dad shoes, and I also got him some dad shoes because, first of all, he was rocking some J12s, the retros. If you ever played basketball or had a pair of Jordan 12s, they're not very good on concrete. They're great to play ball in, but for working purposes, they are terrible. They are going to hurt your damn feet. And the funny thing is, he comes in the next day and he's wearing some more 12s. And I'm like, that's just not going to work, you know? I know that he is stressing. So when I got myself some shoes, I bought him some shoes as well. It's going to be an early Christmas present. It's going to be a gift just saying thanks, man. And I was kind of an asshole to him whenever chaos happened, right? Mind you, I did apologize. But at the same time, when everybody's standing around, not doing anything, and you're the only one trying to take action, emotions run high. So, I did get him some shoes. But let me show you this nonsense. And I know tomorrow, Monday, next week, is going to be a better week. So, let me show you this crap. So, enjoy the great sounds of car wash. So, these are actually new. They put them in last week, but of course, you know, they didn't finish the job. But whatever, we have water again, so it's great. You know, I'll take it. But yeah, so AC machine was right there. There's the blue bucket that's been there for 6 years that I keep telling them to, you know, do something about. And then this is where we kind of keep the toolbox full of the OEM tools. So this room was completely saturated, and you know, filters over here, and then there's more over there. As you can see, this box is completely saturated and done. And the reason why I got so upset was the fact that all this stuff is my specialty tool stuff, and stuff that I just don't have room for and whatever. But you know, doo-doo happens. And guys, everybody needs a little helping hand. So I appreciate everything you do, buddy. So let's get to the point of the video. So by Friday, it was almost time to go home. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to do. I'm still waiting on some recall parts, so I decided I was going to bring in a 23, 4, 5, whatever. We have Malibu for a turbo. They always fail. I have done countless turbos on these things, and it's not that big of a deal. And like I said, I've done a lot, right? Well, gung-ho, getting in there and ready to rock and roll, and getting started. I know the procedure. I know what I need. Well, guess what? I don't have my quick connect tools for the evap lines and for the fuel lines, or it's a fuel line kit, but it works for the evap quick connects. So I said, it's all right, I can use something else. Well, it's better just to wait sometimes, right? So done countless. That's the first time I ever broke one of those, but I'll have one on Monday, is what it is. Next thing is 40,000 miles, and this thing is just rusty. And I'm in the South. We don't deal with a whole lot of rust, but I've been around the block a little bit. I know some tricks. But I swear, every single bolt, nut, fastener, clip, connector, every single one was fighting me. And this is where the important lesson comes. When you are faced with a vehicle that it doesn't want to be fixed, or it's fighting you that hard, walk away. Just walk away. If you ever see somebody throwing tools across the shop and kicking their toolbox and all that kind of crap, just walk away, dude. Take a deep breath, take 5 minutes, just get out of the situation, clear your head, figure out what the hell's going on, and just mentally reset. Turn around and reorganize your tools. Just walk away, because all you're gonna do is just keep beating your damn head in the ground, and it ain't gonna get you nowhere besides even more pissed off with even more broken stuff. Sometimes it's better to just walk away and wait for a better day. The car will get fixed. It is what it is. But yeah, I didn't throw any tools though. Came pretty damn close. I don't throw tools, guys. I hated that shit. We got a there was a guy at Toyota that would just chunk them. His roll cart was beat crap from him kicking it and beating it and hitting it with hammers, and it's just like, don't do that, man. Just walk away. Just walk away. I know it's a little bit different style of a video, but I just figure that was one of those lessons that if you're in the field and you're coming up, it's invaluable. Just, you know, let it be and come back with a clearer head, and the correct tools definitely help out. But yeah, so I'm gonna grab what I need. I'm gonna go work on this Mustang, and I might get some shots there. I don't know. Not everybody likes their vehicles being filmed, so that's a lot of the reasons why you don't see more stuff like that, and especially here. It's not the easiest to film here. I got the car wash going. I got people constantly walking around. It's a lot. Not to mention, I don't think I'm supposed to film here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But that's it, man. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your rest of your day, and just know when to say enough's enough, right? And don't beat the shit out of your stuff.